సరిపోయింది సరిపోయింది.
వాయిస్ క్లారిటీ ఉందా?
క్లారిటీ అంటే అంతేం లేదు, బట్ ఓకే.
అదేంటి పెంచాలా
ఎవ్రీ
ఏంటి?
టైం ఉన్నట్టే, లైట్ ఎక్కువ పడట్లా.
ఫేస్ మీద
ఆ,
ఎట్లా పెడతాం మరి? ఇట్లా పెడితే
అది బెటర్.
సరే అయితే. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే ఓకే.
సరేనా, బాయ్.
వాట్సాప్ కనపడుతుంది డాడీ.
ఆ, ఆ. Hello, friends. Good evening. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful Saturday evening. We will wait for a couple of minutes and then we will start the session so that some more people can be joining us. Okay. Hope I'm audible and hope you are able to see my screen. All of you guys. Can anyone confirm, please?
Yes, you're audible and the screen is also visible.
Thank you. Okay, friends, let us start. Maybe other people will be joining shortly. So, thank you for joining me in this evening. So, this is all about the Tableau, how to create a stunning dashboard within 120 clicks or less than 5 minutes. So, along with that, I'll be explaining you about my the concept called data anatomy and what is all about it and how it is making the Tableau as super easy. So let us start the session. Once again, welcome to all of you guys. Thank you so much. And let us start the session. Okay, and we will go with the agenda is like this. Like we'll be having a short introduction, and we will talk about something, a few uh, information about the data visualization, and followed by the Tableau introduction. And then I will explain about the data anatomy concept, which I have learned with my experience and which will make Tableau as a super easy. And then a practical session will be there, like we will connect to Tableau public and we will take this 5 lakh records rows data set and we will create a stunning dashboard along with you. So that is about that, and then followed by our subsequent sessions. So the total, it will be around less than 2 hours session. So we'll try to finish before that as early as possible. Okay. And apart from that, this is about myself. Myself, Ravikumar Thota. People call me as RT. So I'm a working professional and passionate about the Tableau technology. I love this Tableau technology, and then because the features and the options it is giving for us to create the visuals is tremendously or commendable. So I'm very passionate about this. So I thought of sharing my knowledge with my peers. So that is the reason for conducting all these seminars. So I'm happy to help you guys whenever you want any help or whatever you want with respect to Tableau, please reach out to me. I'm a certified Tableau data analyst, certified Tableau server associate, and then also desktop specialist. So these are all the 3 certifications I have officially from Tableau LLC. Okay, I'm really happy and excited to help you guys with respect to the Tableau. Let's move on to the topic of this thing. So once again, welcome to all of you. Thank you for joining me. And let us start about uh, introduction topic. So Tableau is a part of business intelligence or data visualization part. So what is exactly the data visualization is all about? So it's a representing known definition for everyone, right? You guys must be aware of this. It's a representing data in a visualization format in a like trends and patterns with the graphics and charts or something like that, so that the readers can take a best input, or they can digest the data in a better way, and subsequently they can take a better decisions about the business or growth or whatever be the requirement it is. So likewise, the data visualization has become a very significant factor in nowadays in any business. It is not related to only one particular, it is related to all sectors, all verticals, or all areas of the business or organizations like that. So let's talk about something about a few minutes about this particular thing, just to get you or to understand or to start the introduction part. Like I have taken the data visualization, then we will move into the Tableau part very quickly. Okay, so there are two questions here with the two tables. With what is the numbers below the 15 and what are the numbers above the 50? So it is very difficult for the reader or a business people to answer these questions just by giving this table data, right? Either they can filter it or they have to do manually, all those things. Like it's not convenient for the business leaders or business people. So suppose if I present this visual same thing, the same tables like this, I have highlighted the data with some different color as per the condition related to those questions. So if that is the case, it is very easy for the readers to understand how the data is populated or distributed. So is it a dense, or is it not that much widespread? Or they can easily infer the data about those questions and that type of thing. So this is what exactly the data visualization is all about. But of course, it's a very simple example. I would like to give you one more example, which will make you very happy about the data visualization, why it has become such an important factor in business. Okay, let's go back. Let's start this new, another question. So this is a very interesting question. Like there might be a situation where you might have experienced this, like which quadrant has the highest total. If any questions like that in a business discussion, it's very difficult to answer in this view, right? It is very, we have to sum and calculate, and we have to figure it out which is having the highest number. So whereas if we present the same thing with respect to the next slide, see this one. So starting from lower number to higher number, and light green to thick green, or pale green to thick green, if I what is that, legend the things, and then if I present my visual to the audience or the business leaders, it is very, very easy to understand about this thing. Easily they can say this fourth quadrant has the highest total without calculating anything on that, just by visualizing them, by seeing that visual. So this is the power of data visualization. Okay, I think this example will give you like how the data visualization has become a very significant in the current world. These are all very numbered related things. But the popular visualizations are there. Like these are all the things like donut, pie chart, a line chart, scatter plot, and the Gauss diagram. These are all the popular charts or graphs in the data visualization world. We need to create, and we can show that information in this particular format to the business leaders or business people, so that they can take a very good, they can understand the insights of their business or the data, and accordingly they can take a good decision of that, right? So how this data visualization? So there is some other important or inspiring video which we can say. This guy is Hans Rosling. He's a pioneer in data visualization. He has created a very good video of 200 countries of 200 years data in just 3 to 4 minutes. So it's a very, very, he created that visual with Gapminder, the software called Gapminder. Now it has taken over by Google. And this video is really inspiring and worth watching for 3 to 4 minutes. So let me open this video and let us watch this video for a couple of minutes. Okay. So let's see this particular part.
Visualization is right at the heart of my own work too. I teach global health. And I know having the data is not enough. I have to show it in ways people both enjoy and understand. Now, I'm going to try something I've never done before. Animating the data in real space, with a bit of technical assistance from the crew. So here we go. First, an axis for health, life expectancy from 25 years to 75 years. And down here, an axis for wealth, income per person, 400, 4,000, and $40,000. So down here is poor and sick, and up here is rich and healthy. Now, I'm going to show you the world 200 years ago in 1810. Here come all the countries. Europe brown, Asia red, Middle East green, Africa south of Sahara blue, and the Americas yellow. And the size of the country bubbles show the size of the population. And in 1810, it was pretty crowded down there, wasn't it? All countries were sick and poor. Life expectancy were below 40 in all countries. And only UK and the Netherlands were slightly better off, but not much. And now, why start the world? The Industrial Revolution makes countries in Europe and elsewhere move away from the rest. But the colonized countries in Asia and Africa, they are stuck down there. And eventually, the Western countries get healthier and healthier. And now we slow down to show the impact of the First World War and the Spanish flu epidemic. What a catastrophe. And now I speed up through the 1920s and the 1930s. And in spite of the Great Depression, Western countries forge on towards greater wealth and health. Japan and some others try to follow, but most countries stay down here. Now, after the tragedies of the Second World War, we stop a bit to look at the world in 1948. 1948 was a great year. The war was over, Sweden topped the medal table at the Winter Olympics, and I was born. But the differences between the countries of the world was wider than ever. United States was in the front, Japan was catching up. Brazil was way behind, Iran was getting a little richer from oil, but still had short lives. And the Asian giants, China, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Indonesia, they were still poor and sick down here. But look what is about to happen. Here we go again. In my lifetime, former colonies gained independence, and then finally they started to get healthier and healthier and healthier. And in the 1970s, then countries in Asia and Latin America started to catch up with the Western countries. They became the emerging economies. Some in Africa follows. Some Africans were stuck in civil war and others hit by HIV. And now we can see the world today in the most up-to-date statistics. Most people today live in the middle, but there are huge differences at the same time between the best of countries and the worst of countries. And there are also huge inequalities within countries. These bubbles show country averages, but I can split them. Take China, I can split it into provinces. There goes Shanghai. It has the same wealth and health as Italy today. And there is the poor inland province Guizhou. It is like Pakistan. And if I split it further, the rural parts are like Ghana in Africa. And yet, despite the enormous disparities today, we have seen 200 years of remarkable progress. That huge historical gap between the West and the rest is now closing. We have become an entirely new converging world. And I see a clear trend into the future. With aid, trade, green technology, and peace, it's fully possible that everyone can make it to the healthy, wealthy corner. Well, what you just seen in the last few minutes is a story of 200 countries shown over 200 years and beyond. It involved plotting of 120,000 numbers. Pretty neat, huh?
Yes, friends. So that's about a very inspiring and interesting video about the data visualization part. So you might have enjoyed this video. So this is what we are learning, a very important and powerful software that is called Tableau, which is related to data visualization part. So now let's talk about, so these are all the business, like in the leading business partners for this data visualization in the world. So Domo, Power BI is also a competitor for Tableau. And Joho is our Indian company where they're really coping up with this data visualization part. And Clipfolio, ClickSense, Looker, they have their own market in the industry. So of course, Tableau is a very powerful. It is really in the top 1 or 2, and Power BI and Tableau both are competing each other every year. So we are happy to learn this top notch technologies right now. Okay. Now let's enter into this particular thing. So why these are all the fame factors for the Tableau? So this is a very good software for the data-driven culture. Nowadays, every business is talking about data-driven culture, right? They wanted to understand their data and they wanted to run their business with the data-driven culture. So obviously, this software is the best software for their requirement. And also in the visualization, as I told you, like Power BI and Tableau are competing each other. So, I mean, that is the top software technologies for this data visualization. And it is super easy, like not much coding required. So it is very easy and fast, very fast. We can learn that particular thing. And it is also budget friendly. So Tableau has released a Tableau Public where we can practice and learn about the technology, and then the licenses are required for the sensitive data or for business models. So that is very easy, and they have provided some free software for learning purpose. So that is why it is budget friendly. And also it is it has its own strength, like it can connect to 100 plus servers, as you all, some people might be already aware of this. So it can connect to Oracle, it can connect to Safana, Redshift, or Magic Bricks, everything data. It can be, it will connect to 100 plus servers. So there is no change of the, no need of change of the existing setup for any business people. So that is another asset of this. And also another one is biggest, and it is efficient for the large data sets, which is a good. And even Power BI sometimes fail about this particular factor, but the Tableau is the best solution for high or large data sets. Even in our demo, we are using 5 lakh records data set to create a powerful dashboard, right? So that is how it is. These are all the fame factors for Tableau. And there are some myths and facts about the Tableau, which I wanted to highlight here. So people are thinking that it is very difficult to learn. No, it is not. It is super easy. I can prove that by the end of this session, you will feel that how easy it is, how Tableau is helping for any data visualization segment or business intelligence segment. So it is a powerful AI powered software, which is very, very helpful to create the powerful dashboards. And also cost and overprice, this is we already discussed. So if it is really like for learning purpose, there is no need to buy Tableau. They themselves have released the Tableau Public, and even for the business also, yeah, even Power BI also we have to pay for the real-time business requirement. The same way, it is a natural cost only. It's not too high cost or like that. And some opinion of scattered learning content, yeah, at some extent I'll agree, but there are very good communities available about the Tableau. So the moment you ask the question, they will give, you will find so many solutions for your requirement. So a lot of tremendous support about this particular learning part or understanding the Tableau area. So these are all the facts and figures, and definitely you will feel that this is a very easy software by end of this session. So that I'm going to tell you in the subsequent minutes. Okay, apart from that, now, slowly we are coming into I mean, like the dashboard development part. So first we discussed about the, what is that, data visualization, and then the leading softwares and the Tableau we have selected. Now we are coming down to the data set. So what is that data set? I have already shared with you guys in the group. You might have downloaded. If not, please download. And somebody is telling that it is having some virus or it is not able to download. I apologize for that. I will again place that, and you can download it after this session and you can work on it. But for the right now, I will open that sheet and we will discuss about that. It's all about 11 million data points, means like 5 lakh rows, 5 lakh plus rows are there, and 21 columns are there, and the data is related to US and India transactions. And let us spend some time about that particular part and see that what exactly it is talking about it. So, and let me open my this thing. See, this is a issue with the Tableau. It is taking time to open. More than 2 lakh records, it is very difficult to open with Tableau. Sometimes it will get corrupt, and there will be an issues related to that. Performance related issues are there with the Microsoft thing. Even with Power BI, we are facing. Some people are complaining about it. Of course, I'm a great lover of Tableau, so always I will deny that Tableau is the number. I mean, I'll deny that Power BI is the top. So let me. See, friends, so there are total 5,39,814 rows are there, and 21 columns are there. You can see column A to column U, and 5,39,000. So if you select entire thing, you will see how many columns are there, like how many data points are there. 11 million data points are available here. So if you see this, we are going to work about this particular data dashboard, and what it is all talking about is some transactions of an organization. So we are just reading one case study or business data. We are reviewing it, and we are going to provide solution for that. That is what I'm discussing about this now. So these are all the rows and columns that is talking about some transactions of 2 countries. It's all about around 5,39,000 records. And now let us go back to our presentation and we will see this particular thing. So in general, what this data set is talking about it. So if you show these things to any business people, and it will be, there will be some valid questions from them. So we have to, as a Tableau developers or as a business analyst or any data analyst, what we have to do is, these are all the questions usually asked by any business people, use cases like, so how many transactions have happened at an overall level or at the KPI level, they may be asking about what is my total profit or total sales and how many transactions have completed like that. And for the deeper business questions are like this: how does the profit vary from each state in different countries? So in India, in different state, how the profit is varying, which is the highest profit country state in India, which is the highest profit state in America, like the USA, like that we can, the people may be expecting about that data. So just rows and columns may not help them, or you can filter it, or you can do some sort of presentation with the PPT, but it is very static. If they want any dynamic data, so there should be some solution for that. So likewise, there were some questions like top 10 profit products. What are all the things? Like these are all the questions. And can you identify the cluster patterns? Like which product is making more output? I mean, more profit and more sales, so that I can focus on that particular sales program. I can have some discounts program or some offer or something like that, because the sales is very high, profit is very high at that area, so we can earn some money. So after all, business is all about profit earning with the client satisfaction, right? So these are all the deeper questions and the related questions with the data set. So what is the solution for this particular thing in the world right now is, in general, very traditional way, what the people will do is they will call some software company. They will come and they will review the data and they will find out some sort of architecture, and they will prototypes they will give, and they will start developing modules and then testing and then finally releasing to the customer. So which is a very time consuming. It will take around more than 3 to 6 months. It will vary based on the requirements and all those things. But nowadays the business are not in that mode. So we need a quick solutions for this. So that made the people to think about the solution, how to, like, data is available, and why can't we create very quickly the insights? Why can't we create that insights very quickly? That is the problem statement in the world. So as a result, the people have identified the new technology called like Power BI, Tableau. All these things have emerged in the world for solving this particular problem. So with respect to this business case, like we have, what is the solution we can give? Like with the Tableau, this is the solution we can give. See how beautifully, like very attractive. It is also not only attractive, it is a very powerful. I'll show you that how it is useful. So you can see the country wise, like let me open the live URL so that we can discuss about that particular part. So I'm just opening that information, the dashboard which we have created with 120 clicks. Just with 120 clicks, we have created this dashboard. So you see, friends, this is the one of the dashboard created with that 5 lakh record entries, and with the country wise. For example, here it is there in country, yellow is the low profit and green is the high profit. By looking at this visual, people can understand Karnataka is having the highest profit in 2007. And this cluster, you can see here, this particular Canon image is the very good product where we have highest salary, highest sales and highest profit. So we can increase sales, or we can think about that particular product in our business. And these are all the top products which are giving high profit to the organization. And this is the sales trend. There is anomalies or outliers or spikes in a single day. So how to handle that type of sales spike, or if we have huge sales in a particular day, can we meet the customer satisfaction or not? For that, whether we prepared or not. So they can easily plan for that. Now at the same time, sales, I have a sales information for many years. What is my future forecasted data? This is nothing but predictive analytics. So we can easily create all these things, like which region has the highest profit here or sales here. And these are all my KPIs, like what is the highest percentage I'm giving for any product in this country. Highest percentage, what is that I'm giving? So 83%, which is very high, right? I don't want to see, I wanted to see only US situation. So if I go for just select the US, then entire thing will be coming like this. So within the US, like even you can look at this particular state-wise information. And again, here product will be different. This is a different advanced copier is going into the top product where it is having highest profit and sales. So likewise, the even forecast is also varying for this country. So with 120 clicks, we are able to create this. This is why, this is what people are liking. The business people like this data visualization, either Tableau or Power BI. Why? Because they're getting immediate reports or quick reports, and which is very dynamic. They can see the country wise. And see here, friends, you can see this 2007. Hans Rosling has created some what is that animated this thing. So I'm pressing. I'm in animation also. I'm starting here. See here, it is showing you every year data. 2008 how it is there. 2009 how it is changing. See the color it is changing. Green, yellow to green. Which state is having the profit is a green color, right? Like even for the country wise and even with the state wise, yearly wise, so many options we are readily able to give to the world or to the business people. That is the reason this business analysis or business intelligence or visualization or Tableau, Power BI, all these things are becoming very popular because of this particular solution for the business people. So now that is what we are learning, and we are you guys have taken a very good decision to learn about the Tableau, and because this is an emerging technology and this is the future. Thank you for choosing this Tableau, and let us move forward. And how to create this dashboard with just 120 clicks. You will see that, and you can count it when I'm creating that particular type of things. So before doing that, I wanted to tell you, to make it easy, I wanted to I want to give you some concepts about the Tableau so that you feel that it is very easy software. So give me some time, like next 15-20 minutes is very important. Don't feel that that is a theoretical part. That is a fundamental concept which I'm talking about and which is related to Tableau basics or fundamentals. And this is a wonderful concept, and you will feel very happy after few minutes, after completion of this session, after starting this Tableau beginning, like you will be very happy about how it is related to that particular topic. Okay. So now let's go back and see this particular part. Let me open my presentation again. So we have reviewed about the data set and the solution we have given for that particular thing. You can see these are all the concepts. Like clustering is nothing but machine learning concept. It is already built in Tableau. And forecasting data is a predictive analytics, which is a very popular in the nowadays. That is also built in Tableau. Within By just dragging the data, you click with the 2-3 clicks, you can create such type of things, right? I'm going to show you that now. So now, before doing that particular part, I would like to give you, as I told you that I wanted to give you some sort of very simple concept, layman concept. This is not related to any technical jargon. You no need to worry about the mathematics or something equations. It is not the case. It is a very generic, common sense related activity or topic I'm talking about it right now. Okay, friends. See, these are all the data set already we have discussed. 21 columns are there, column A to column U, and total 5,39,815 rows. I'm going to tell you some, I wanted to see this data in a different aspects. So I will explain you different aspects. 3 aspects I will explain you, which is a very simple. Just look into that particular thing. Aspect number 1, very simple. Take any column data. Listen carefully. There are 3 aspects data, which is very simple, and this is the base of the Tableau. Okay. Take any column data, either it will be measurable or non-measurable meaningfully. What does it mean? Again, I'm telling you, take any column data, like we have 21 columns here, right? Take any column of this particular data set or database, whatever it is, right? Either it will be a measurable or non-measurable meaningfully. What does it mean? Let me explain that. For example, take the column S, it is a quantity, right? I'm just taking some measure, like total how much quantity I have delivered, I have sold. So that particular thing is coming it is a meaningful, right? Total sales, how much sales I have completed, how much sales I have done. That is some dollars or rupees, you will get some value, which is a meaningful. For example, let us go back and see column J. What is the sum of this particular or total of this district column? What is the meaning? First of all, there is no answer for that. And even if it is available, there is no meaning for it. So that is what I'm telling is, take any column data, either it will be measurable or non-measurable meaningfully. Now, the third one, another example for that thing is, take this particular thing. Row ID is there here, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is similar like a serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have taken the sum of this particular thing or average of this particular thing. Is there any meaning for it? Is there any usefulness for that? No use of that particular taking a measure of that particular column, because what you will do with the average of the serial number, what you will do with the sum of serial number, it cannot be useful in any business aspect. So that is what I mean of meaningful or not meaningful. So take any column data, you can measure it either meaningfully or or not. So what I'm telling is, if you are able to measure any column meaningfully, that is called measurable data. Otherwise, it is called non-measurable data. So like that, aspect number 1, what I am telling is, aspect number 1 is, this is a non-measurable data, right? And all these things there is no meaning of calculating or measuring this particular thing. So I will name it as a non-measurable. Whereas these 4 columns are measurable. There is a meaning for taking average or sum or minimum or maximum. All those things are meaningful. We are doing some measuring of that thing. So that is why these are all measurable data. So these 4, I'm calling it as a measurable data. That's all. Aspect number 1 is done. So again, I'm repeating, aspect number 1 is, take any column data of your data set or database, whatever it is, either it will be measurable or non-measurable meaningfully. So that is the aspect number 1. Now, aspect number 2, I'm talking about it. Aspect number 2 is also very simple, very easy. And forget about aspect number 1 now. Aspect number 2, I'm telling you right now. Take any column data of the data set or database. Take any column data of the data set or database. Either it can be divided as a subparts meaningfully or not. What does it mean? Again, like I'm repeating it. Take any column data of the data set or database. It can be divided as subparts meaningfully or not. That's all. Either it can be meaningfully divided as subparts or not. For example, I will give you one classic or one generic example. You will get the exact point what I'm talking about, the aspect number 2. That is like I have 2.3 kids. There is no meaning for that in the universe, right? 2.3 kids is nowhere related. Either it will be 2 or it will be 3. Or I have 4 laptops or I have 2 cars. That is a valid. If I said I have 2.5 cars, there is no meaning. So if you observe in this aspect, some data always are required to be mentioned as a whole number. If you mention that as a whole number or complete number, or you cannot divide into parts, so that is called that possible numbers are there, right? So whereas my height is something 5.7 inches, 5.6 inches, like that, I'm able to break it down and sell. Either I can tell 5 feet or 6 feet, and in between also I can tell it. I can break that particular that. So some columns we can break that then into meaningfully. That is called the breakable data, and some you cannot break it meaningfully. Like as I told you, number of kids are there, or number of cars are there, or total sales, whatever quantity I have done. Quantity 3.1 quantities, I can't sell it, right? Either 3 or 4 we will be doing it, right? So such type of things, few numbers we cannot break it down, few columns we can break it out. So likewise, the aspect number is, if you are able to break it down meaningfully, that is called continuous data. If you are not able to break it down meaningfully, then it is called non-continuous data. That's all. Aspect number 2 is over. That is non-continuous data or continuous data. So I'm taking it as a non-continuous. All these things up to this particular thing are non-continuous. And this is again, we can break up this particular thing. This I'm taking as a continuous data. And this is non-continuous data because it is quantity cannot be decimals on this, whereas I mean, we cannot, in between numbers we can't tell this, right? Breakup we cannot done. These things can be done, continuous data. Now with respect to date, there is a very important factor with respect to date in data analysis. See, sometimes date can be continuous or non-continuous. It can be breakable or it not breakable, or it can be subdivided or not dividable. Both are possible with that. For example, take the date. Date will have the hours, minutes, and seconds, like that. You are able to tell in a breakup parts, right? Likewise, it is a continuous data. Sometimes we can tell only date information. We cannot talk about that whole. It is only 20. I mean, it is only 7th June. That's all. We are not able talking about that. So likewise, it is a non-continuous also. So date has a separate session for the learning, or not only in Tableau, in any data analysis, date has a separate features, attributes, and we will talk about that in the subsequent sessions. Don't worry about it. For the time being, I'm taking it as a non-continuous data. That's all. So you have learned a very important concepts. Aspect number 1, measurable or non-measurable. Aspect number 2, continuous or non-continuous, right? That's all. Now, I'm talking about the aspect number 3. Friends, don't feel that it is a too much theory or something like that. It's a layman data. It's not a scientific data. I'm just talking in a generic terms, which is very useful. I mean, which is very easy to understand, right? So don't feel that this is a too much theory or something like that. You will correlate this topic when we talk about or when we enter to the Tableau. You will feel very happy how these are all related to Tableau. Okay. Now, aspect number 3. Aspect number 3, take any column data of the data set or database, right? Take any column data of the data set or database. I'm just repeating because these are all important. That's why I'm repeating. Don't mind about my repetitions of that. So that data either will be number or date or text or string, both are same, or it will be number decimal. What does it mean? Very simple. Take any column data. For example, in this case, we have 21 columns. Take any column, and every column, either it will be a number, or it will be a date, or it will be a string, or it will be a number decimal. Like that, we can divide it. It will fall into that particular categories. For example, here you can say this is a number. Row ID is number, right? We don't have any decimals here. We can have this number. And these are all the text information. This is a text or a string. Anything I can take it as this one. And this is the date information, right? So you see that beyond this, there will not be anything. These are all the text informations only. So you may feel that what is that postal code has the numbers. No, sometimes postal code also will have some ABC or some text also will be there. That's why I've taken it as a text or string. And then again here it is number decimal numbers. So observe carefully, either it will be number or number decimal or date or these type of things only it is happening. Other than this, nothing else. So there are some other things like if you are computers background persons, like you will be well aware of Boolean. What is the Boolean means? Any column or any data column or any data which column contains only two values like yes or no, 0 or 1, or he has attended or not attended. Any two values only if it is appearing, that is called Boolean, that information. So no need to worry about that. For the time being, these are all the various types of that particular column data. Take any column data, either it will be date information, either it will be text information, either it will be number information, or either it will be number decimal information. That's all. Done. We have done a very important concept, which is a very easy concept. And this is, if you understand this, Tableau is dead easy for you guys. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you this information. We have completed all these things like I have mentioned all these things in the presentation just like this. So aspect number one second, let me explain this. So whatever I have discussed with you guys right now, the same thing I have added into my presentation. By the way, this presentation is not PPT. It is also developed with Tableau. You can see the URL. I will share that URL in the group. You can anytime you can refer this particular thing. Okay, open source. So now see this, I have taken some data set here and I have taken two buckets. One is measurable and non-measurable, and I have categorized the data into different areas. So the meaningful questions like ship date, average of ship date, no meaning, sum of ship date, no meaning. So those type of columns will come under into this particular area, non-measurable data. And measurable data is discount, quantity, profit in this particular area. So we have already discussed much about this, so I'm just moving on. Aspect number two also, that is a whole number. Few things we can tell as a completeness. We cannot divide them into separate subparts. So likewise, you can see this height, weight, and these things we can tell in the breakup parts. Further parts from 7 to 8 in between also you can tell. But few things you have to tell in a global number. So that also I have given a clear example here. Hope you are clear about this aspect number two. And aspect number three also, I have taken some data set, and then with that data set, what is exactly, these are all the types, and the date type of data will be there, or string or text data will be there, numbers, whole numbers or decimal numbers. I have created 4 buckets and I have added every column data into different things. That's all. A very important concept has been completed, and this is what exactly I call it as a data anatomy. Take any column data, either it will be a measurable or non-measurable, or either it will be a continuous or non-continuous, or either it will be any one of these particular data types. In the programming language, in the software language, we know that the data types and string, integer, and all those things, right? That type of things. That's all. Very important concept of data anatomy is completed. And how beautifully or how effectively this is helpful in Tableau, you will see in the subsequent minutes. Okay. So now, what is that exactly? This is the greatest slide. You no need to. Why should we learn all these things? Aspect number one, aspect number two, aspect number three is really matter to learn? No, not required. But it is better to know, to understand Tableau very well, or to make Tableau usage very easy. This is very important. This is very required. Why? Tableau will automatically convert all this aspect number one, aspect number two, aspect number three with its artificial intelligence. It is converting automatically and it is telling you, it is talking to you. Like this is a measure, this is a non-measure, this is a continuous, this is a non-continuous. These are all the data types of that particular data, given data set or database, whatever you have given. It will automatically identify and it will pop and it will talk to you. That is the greatest strength. One important message here, which you guys have to understand, or if you are very new to Tableau, You might be, you have to learn this particular important point. You can note down that also. In Tableau, aspect number one, measure and non-measure, right? Measure and non-measure aspect number one. Non-measures will be called as dimensions. Very important topic. Measures and non-measures, aspect number one. If you see, if you are able to measure it meaningfully or not, if you are able to measure it meaningfully, that is called measure. And if not, then it is called dimension or non-measures. That's all. That is one important lesson which we need to, very fundamental thing. Next one is continuous and non-continuous. You remember, like you cannot tell few things as a subparts. You can tell always in a whole numbers only. So that type of non-continuous numbers is called discrete in Tableau. So continuous, non-continuous, continuous and discrete. These are all the terminology in Tableau, which we are doing it. And data types, as we already know, text, and these are all very common in the universe. Text format is text, text, string, and both are same. Date information, you know that date or date time, different types will be there. And always another one is a number, whole numbers or decimal numbers. These are all the different types of things. And as I told you, Boolean is also one of the data type we have it. Okay, friends, this is what exactly automatically it will convert. We no need to think about it. What is this and not required. It is just to know you like how Tableau is converting, how it is converting and showing it to you. Now, apart from this, Tableau also has some other intelligence features, like some other AI features. What are all those things that we are going to talk another 2 to 3 minutes. With that, Tableau is dead easy. You will feel that how easy it is we are getting on it. So why we are discussing all these things means if you know the basics or fundamentals or how the Tableau is converting the data or the given data into its own language and how it is communicating to us, if you know, working with Tableau is very easy. Without knowing this information, people were struggling. Like, what is dimension? Why we have to? So many people worry about. So a serial number is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers, whether it is a dimension or measure. So no, it is very simple. It's a dimension because there is no meaning of taking measure of that particular column. So that type of fundamentals, if you know, it is very easy to work or to play with the Tableau. So welcome to Tableau. So we are starting this Tableau part. And in this particular area, very important slide. This is what I'm talking about. Another 2 minutes, we will be talking about all this preaching, lecturing and all those things. After that, we will be starting the practical session only. Don't mind about that. Please bear with me. So this is a very important slide, very helpful. Listen carefully, friends. This is the greatest slide for the Tableau. A very useful slide for that. You know the first two blocks, which we have discussed right now, aspect number one, aspect number two, aspect number three, right? That is what measures, non-measures, continuous, non-continuous. There are some different names. There, the terminology is different in Tableau for the non-measures and non-continuous data. So nothing but dimensions and discrete respectively. So these two blocks, you guys are aware of this particular thing. We are discussing for the last 10-15 minutes that one. Apart from this, there are very good features by Tableau. The middle block, you see this? What is that is? I'm going to explain to you. So listen carefully. This is the greatest feature of the Tableau. Even it is not there with Power BI. What is that? If your data set contains any geographical data, what is that? If your database or data set, nothing but if you exported data is called data set. If you have a database and if you export it, that is called data set. Otherwise, it is a database, right? So if your database or data set has any geographical data, Tableau will automatically identify the respective latitude and longitude. Geographical means what? Country, state, street, city, street, or some informations, whatever it is there in your data set, it will add the respective latitude and longitude to your data set. That is the greatest feature of the Tableau. If it contains any geographical data, even it is feature, yeah, though there are some workarounds with Power BI, but it is not like as sophisticated like the Tableau. Tableau has a greatest feature like this. and the people are liking Tableau because of this very important feature. Very easy, very flexible, and very sophisticated with respect to the geographical graphs, with respect to the Tableau's technology point of view. Okay, so it will automatically identify latitude and longitude, two fields it is automatically identifying. Now another field is, for example, in our subjected data set, we have 5,39,814 records, if you remember. So that value, how many records are there in a given data set or in a given database, will be stored, that number of rows will be stored in one particular field automatically by Tableau. That is for the better use of the user, or for the developer, whoever is working on the Tableau, no, it is giving you automatically that your data set has these many rows, like that the number will be stored in that one particular field. That field is nothing but this count field. So as of now, along with this aspect number 1, aspect number 2, aspect number 3, three fields automatically it is creating. What is that? Latitude, longitude, and count. These are all the three fields, right? Now another one, for the better better data analysis, or to support the data analysis developers or creators or Tableau creators or whoever working on the data analysis, for their convenience sake, Tableau will group all measures data into one area. What does it mean? Let us go back to the data set and let us see for a couple of minutes. Like you can see here, in our data set, whatever we have, this 5,39,000 rows and 21 columns are there. In this 21 columns, we have these columns: sales, quantity, discount, and profit. All are measurable data, measurable columns, right? These columns are measurable columns. I'm just highlighting these particular 4 columns. So what the Tableau will do is, for the user benefit sake, or for the whoever working on the Tableau, for their benefit sake, they are storing, the Tableau is storing all this particular data in one place. So the headings, it has a different headings, right? The labels or headings will be stored in one particular field called, these are all measures, right? This is why this is called measure names. The measure names will have the headers. It will contain the headers. One field it is automatically creating, and that is called headers. And these values are there, no? These respective values will be stored in one particular field, that is called, field means one name will be automatically created by Tableau, that is called measures value. Measure values. These are all the values it will be storing. That's all. So that is what the why it is calculating. It is for the ease of data analysis. In general, friends, if you are already into data analysis, you might have aware of this particular concept. It's a thumb rule that most of the times the measurable columns will become the KPIs of any data set of any industry. What is that meaning? All measurables will become the regular KPI. KPI means key performance indicators. Key performance indicators are what? What is my sales, total sales, how many dollars, how many rupees is one of the KPI. What are my total quantity? What is the highest quantity I have delivered in a day is one of the KPI, right? How much discount I have given, highest discount, 83%, 73%. So that will become one of the KPI. And what is my profit in this year, in this country, in this state? That is also KPI, right? Key performance indicator. By that only we will evaluate the performance of that particular area or location, whatever it is. So in general, that is the reason. So if we group these columns, that measurable columns, into one area, it will be useful for the users. That is the reason Tableau is grouping all measure values which are related, or which are the mirroring the KPIs, into one area. So values all will be stored in one field called measure values, and headings of those measure columns will be stored in one thing that is called measure headings. That's measure names. That's all. So with this block is also over. So by now, what it is telling, so it is automatically identifying the measures and non-measures, continuous and non-continuous, and data types from the given data set. Whatever you have given the data set, it is automatically identifying. Apart from that, it is also identifying the 5 other fields What are all the 5 other fields? Latitude, longitude, measure names, measure values, and count. That's all. That's all, friends. Beyond this, Tableau is nothing. This is Tableau. If you know this particular slide, if you understand appropriately whatever I have discussed for the last 15-20 minutes, if you are clear about this particular thing, Tableau is nothing. Tableau is dead easy. How? I will prove you. I will show you that. That is how Tableau is talking to you, that we are going to see now with the subsequent slides. Okay. Now we are entering into the practical session, friends. So I will open Tableau Public, because Tableau Public, you can download it from, you can just Google, install the Tableau Public, then it will ask you your username and password or your name or something like that, and you give those details and you can download it. Or I have given one link, you can download directly that exe file, because it is an exe file. No, it is not. I think it is not safe to have that downloading and all those things. So on your own, you can download, or if you, whatever be the convenient, please download the Tableau Public and do that. I will show you how to connect to the data and what are all the features will be there, and how Tableau is talking to you. Talking to you means how it is telling which is measurable, which is non-measurable, which is continuous, which is non-continuous, what are all the data types, and what are all the automated fields of latitude, longitude, measure names, measure values, count, how it is doing, how it is telling you, all those things I will tell you right now. Okay. That's about complete part. Hope you guys are with me. Hope you are liking as of now. I'm sorry for the theory. It is done. Now we can enter into the practical sessions, and then we can create that stunning dashboard within 120 clicks, less than 120 clicks. You can see that particular part. Okay, fine. Now let me let me close this particular data set also, because it is not required, whatever I have done. So I'm closing this also. This is my licensed version, this thing. I have closed that. Okay, friends, now let's see. Let me open my Tableau Public here. I have Tableau Public. You can see here, if you have installed, you will see your this thing. I'm opening the Tableau Public. Yeah, we are running ahead of the schedule. By 8 o'clock, I have to finish this session. So we are there, 2 minutes ahead of the schedule. Another half an hour, you will see the stunning dashboard, which we are creating on it. Okay, I have opened this. So you will see this. These are all the connecting features. Like you can have Microsoft Excel, text file, JSON file, Microsoft Access, MS Access. You can PDF file also. You can do it. Some people are asking about MS Word. Can we connect? No, as of now, no feature. But in future, they are asking. So we have raised some tickets to Tableau that MS Word can we connect or not. They are working on it. So now you see this to server. If you see here, you will see only very few entries here. Why? Because this is Tableau Public. Tableau Public has a limited features for the server connections. It has only Google Drive, or these are all the things we have on it. I will show you how the Tableau licensed version will have for the, let me open that also. It will have, that is the greatest feature of this, is the licensed version, professional edition. So you can see here, same thing will be available here, friends. Microsoft, and the files wise, no major, no changes. Whereas if you see the server wise, see how great it is. See, guys, these are all the popular servers or data related things in the world. So you will never have any problem. Like you can connect, no need of transforming any existing setup. You can just connect to their servers, and then you can pull the data. ETL, you can do it, extract, transform, load, or whatever the data, you can take it. And then you can create the visuals with respect to that particular requirement, whatever be the requirement for your customers, or whatever be the need of that particular area. See how beautifully Microsoft SQL is there, BigQuery, Google BigQuery is there, Microsoft SQL Server is there. So Oracle base is there, Oracle is there. So in our organization, we are using Oracle, and even Microsoft SQL Server also we are using, and SAP HANA. So see friends, these are all the greatest thing. And you can see here, Databricks is a major thing right now, which is very popular. Even Azure, I mean, like Amazon people, Amazon was using Alibaba. So likewise, it is very useful and very popular. It has become very popular nowadays because of these things. Okay. Now I'm connecting to the text file. See, the text file means CSV file is nothing but text file. So I have to select the text file, and then I have to select the respective, it will navigate to you the path. And if you select that particular thing, how beautifully it is connecting to that CSV file, you see friends. That's all. It is just connecting to that, and then it will show you one window. This is called data source page. Let us spend some time here to understand what exactly they are talking about it. So a few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes here. So this left pane is called the connectivity part. This is left pane where you will see the connectivity, which file you have connected. See, we have connected Megamart LLC, this thing, right? And this is called Canvas. So the Canvas is useful after you learn, if you know about the Tableau, other topics also, multiple files, how to connect, how to have the relationships, or how to have the joins and all those things. Some advanced topics are there. This is Canvas, the area where it is useful. And this is the data grid. This data grid is nothing but like our CSV file. You can see this column wise, every column and what is the content it is there. It is like the Excel sheet just showing us for our view. And this is called metadata grid. This metadata grid is very simple, like every column is which type of data type is there. In aspect number 3, if you remember, like what is the type of each column, whether it is a date information or number information, number decimal information, text information. See here, there are some icons. Icon hash is number. It indicates the number, either number decimal or number whole number, or ABC means it's a string. And the date icon, this calendar icon, is for the date information. So it is showing, it is telling you the aspect number 3 here, right? So this is about the first, the moment when you connect to the data set, this is what you will see. And these are all the 4 parts of that particular thing. Now we are entering into very, very important part of the practical session. Listen carefully. If you are new to the Tableau, or if you are unclear about the Tableau, this 5 minutes is very important. Please be careful. Please be careful about getting the point. Okay. Tableau working area, Tableau workspace, what is that? You see here, there is an orange button. The moment we connect any file, Excel or a database, Excel or a CSV file, whatever it is, this is how it will come. And then you will see the sheet 1. There is something is called in orange color, you can see that. That is called workspace of the Tableau, real workspace of the Tableau. I'm just clicking that, I'm entering into that particular area. So it will navigate to you Tableau workspace right now. See friends, boom, this is the Tableau workspace. Very, very important next 5 minutes. So how it is talking to you? This is the workspace, no? What it is telling you, what it is talking to you, like that is what I'm going to explain you. Friends, listen carefully. Here, there is a gray line. Are you able to see this gray line? This gray line is one of the indicator in Tableau, very important indicator. What does it mean? The fields or columns or any the call data, whatever it is there above the gray line, are called non-measurable data, non-measurable columns. These are all called non-measurable columns. The fields below the gray line are called measurable columns. These are all measurable columns. Aspect number 1, if you remember, aspect number 1 is measurable or non-measurable meaningfully. So automatically Tableau is identifying the data of whatever you have given. In this case, we have given some CSV file. It is automatically identifying and telling you and talking to you with this convention. What is that convention? The gray line above all are non-measurable data, nothing but dimensions. And the gray line below all are measurable data, which is nothing but measures. That's all. Aspect number 1 is over. How beautifully it is identifying. See friends, row number is there, row ID, you remember? Row ID, it is telling non-measurable. How Tableau is identifying automatically, though it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, where we can sum, average, everything can be done. But how Tableau has identified that row ID as a non measurable data, that is its greatest artificial intelligence. Aspect number 1 is over. Now, aspect number 2, let us talk about the aspect number 2, friends. Aspect number 2, if you remember, you see here these icons, whatever we have icons are in blue color. In blue color, and the strip also in the blue color, right? And here, if you see here, it is in green color. Are you able to see this? Green color. So, aspect number 2, Tableau is communicating to you. Tableau is talking to you about the aspect number 2 in this way. If it is in green color, it is a continuous data. If any column is in green color, it is a continuous data. If any column is in blue color, then it is a non-continuous data or discrete data. Got it? Aspect number 2, it is talking to you with the aspect number 2 like this. Aspect number 1 is gray line above, gray line below. Aspect number 2 is green color and blue color. You can see this. These are all blue color and these are all green color. Means this green color is there. No, these items also, the icons also in the green color. And aspect number 3, we have already seen that. See, for every column, it is telling ABC, like ABC is the text information. ABC and date information is taking. Hash is number information it is taking. And globe information, it is automatically identifying if your data is having postal code, country. You see the country, state information also, it has taken as a global symbol. You see this country globe symbol has come. So it has geographical data. It is the type of the geographical data will be shown in a globe symbol. So aspect number 3 is also. Now, friends, observe one more important thing. We have discussed about 5 fields which are automatically created by Tableau that are not there in the data set. What those are all 5 fields? Latitude, longitude, measure names, measure values, and the count. See, friends, here. If you're able to see measure names, measure values, latitude, longitude, and count, all are in italic. Observe carefully. All are in italic. All are all in italic. So Tableau is telling you, whatever I have converted for you, it is in italic. It is telling you that. That's all. Tableau is over. Aspect number 1, gray line above, gray line below, measurable, non-measurable. Aspect number 2, green color, blue color, continuous or non-continuous. Aspect number 3, data types, text or globe or date or number, over. And the automatic generated 5 fields are in italic. Those are measure names, measure values, latitude, longitude, and count. Count, you can see this. See, file name and the count it has given in a bracket. So this is what all are in italic. That's all. It is talking to you. It is telling you, I have converted everything for you. That's the greatest thing with the Tableau. This is what it is converting. The input, whatever we are giving, it is reading properly and it is telling you, it is conveying to you in this particular format. If you know this fundamental, playing with or working with Tableau is super easy. Hope like you guys agree with me. Hope you will be very clear. You are very clear now about this particular thing, how it is converting on this particular area. Okay, now another important factor I wanted to tell you. Though artificial intelligence is a great, but it cannot be a superior to human intelligence. Sometimes there may be some, if the training is wrong for the artificial intelligence, then it will take a wrong decision, right? The same way, the Tableau is helping, giving provision to us. If it is incorrect, you can change it. For example, you see here, I don't want this quantity information is in measures, like a gray line below it is there. No, I wanted to make it as I convert it into the non-measure. You can do it. How? You see here, there is a inverted triangle. If you click here, you will get many options. You can see convert to dimension is there. Observe clearly, friends. If I select this convert to dimension, if I press it, it is moving upward. Because it is a dimension, it is going up. You can see this information is moved. No, I decided, no, it is not dimension. It is a measure only. If I press it, then it is coming into the again backward. So the provision is there. It is not like 100% it is perfect. It is accurately converting your data 99.99%, but you have to validate whether it is properly converted or not, because your reports will get inaccurate if you are not observing that properly. So to get your report properly, you need to understand, first of all, what is dimension, what is measurable, what is not measurable. If you know, then only you can check whether it has properly converted or not. If you know what is continuous, what is non-continuous, then only you can check whether it is properly converted as a green color or blue color pin or not. Right? That is what exactly. Now you can correlate why we are talking about aspect number 1, aspect number 2, aspect number 3, and other 5 fields, whatever automatically created by Tableau. You can correlate it now. Now that's all. Tableau is nothing was. These are all the things only available in the Tableau. And on top of it, there will be some additional feature supports, all groups, sets, groups, all those things, filters, all these things, additional benefit for the analyzer. The features are level that we will be learning in the subsequent sessions. Okay, now one more option. For example, I wanted to change this quantity. It's a green color, right? Green color means I wanted to change this into non-continuous number. How to do that? Just right click here. You will see this here, continuous type. Change this to discrete. The discrete nothing but non-continuous. If I change it, you see friends, it is changing it as a blue color. Are you seeing this? It's changing as a blue color. No, it is not discrete. It is a continuous. I'll change this as a continuous. See this, it is coming into green color. So these are all very, very basic fundamentals. If you know these 5 points, like 5 automated fields, aspect number 1, aspect number 2, aspect number 3, that's all. You have learned a very, very fundamental concept of the Tableau. And now you can work with Tableau very confidently. Beyond this, you see here, the moment you add any data set, beyond this, is there anything unknown field here? Nothing. All 5 fields we know. Rest all are coming from the data set. That's all. Remaining all, whatever we do, that we are going to create. Calculation fields or groups creation or sets creation. All those things are very, very valuable features provided by Tableau for the analysis sake. Those things are called the intermediate level concepts that we will be discussing in the subsequent sessions. Okay, friends. Hope this is a very important clue which I have given through the data anatomy concept. Like you liked it. And now let us start working on this particular thing. So I'm going to tell you what exactly it is talking to you, how we are going to do. Let us spend some time here. Okay. Now see friends, here you know about this measure, non-measures and all those things, color, all these things you are understood, like italic, everything is there. Now let us come back to this area, what it is all about it, right? This is called a visual area, and these columns and rows are there. You have to drag and drop. You remember Tableau is a drag and drop, very easy software. We discussed about the why it has become so famous. So I have to drag and drop these particular things into rows and columns or these areas wherever it is. So let us start one of the visual. I'm just dragging the region, right? This is the region, dragging this region to rows. Either I can place it rows or columns, anywhere it is fine. I'm placing it as an rows, right? It is showing some value here. And I'm taking the profit information into this particular column. You see here, I'm just placing it. See how beautifully it has created, drag and drop. I have not given any instruction to that. It is automatically creating one visual. What it is talking about it, central, east and everything. And if you put a cursor here, you can see this. What is the value total profit in this particular regions? It is showing automatically. That's the greatest feature of the Tableau. It is easily showing you with the drag and drop option. Now, I wanted to change this color. I don't like this blue color, right? I wanted to change this color. Are you able to see here? There is one block called marks. See here, marks, which is useful to attribute this visual. This is the visual, right? This visual attributes can be changed like color or size, whatever you want. For example, I don't want this color. I wanted to change this color. Go to the color, click on the color in the marks card and change this to whatever the color you wanted to change it. It is changing it. You can change it. I don't like this size. I wanted to have a thin size, like very narrow lines I wanted to see. See how beautifully it is providing it. It is how it is. Now I wanted to see the profit in the view itself, in the graph itself, I wanted to see. Just drag the profit information, click here and drag this particular information into the label. See how beautifully it is showing it. It is showing this information here, right? Now, this is what marks information is like. Are you able to see here? Like if you put it here, it is showing hand symbol, and in one rectangular box, it is showing the region name and the profit. This is called the tooltip. The tooltip also, you can control it. Here in marks card, there is a tooltip option is there. You just click on it, then you will get it. Then I'm just, you can, whatever you wanted to write, you can write it. Like Tableau, treasure, hunt. Level 1, and this is on 7th June 2025, something like that I have added. You see beautifully how it is coming. See, whatever I have added, that is coming for my tooltip. So you can have a control, you can manage this particular area like this. Now, I don't want this particular thing. I wanted to, this region information I have placed in rows and columns. Like I wanted to swap it, this region to the columns and so, sum to the profit. Very simple. Tableau has given a separate tools or some tool tips, some tips are available. So here, there is a inverted swap option is there here, if you see. If I click this, it will convert like this. See what will happen. It is just automatically converting. So you no need to worry. This is an additional feature provided by Tableau, which is very easy. You can swap the rows and columns as per your requirement. If client likes this, or if your boss likes this, like you can have like this, or he is not liking, he wants like this, then you can change it. So one better option. Now another option is sorting, ascending, descending order. There are two icons here. You see here. If you click it here, it will sort automatically. If you click it here, descending, it will be sorting. It is ascending, it is sorting. How beautifully Tableau is helping. Now, I don't want this particular thing. I wanted to have fresh fields. I wanted to remove all items in my visual. This is visual area. Just simply into mark is there here. Cross mark is there. If I click it, everything will become new. That's all. So, friends, one more important thing you need to understand, very thumb rule of the when you are working with Tableau, you can create only one visual in one workspace. This is one workspace, right? This is sheet. This is sheet 1 is there. You can create only one visual. What does that mean? Means you have a line chart now, you have a bar chart now. I wanted to create a pie chart also here. No, it is not possible. In one work area, you can create only one graph or chart. So if I wanted to create another chart or pie chart, what I have to do? I have to go to the next work area. What is that next work area? You see that an additional new work area you have to go. New worksheet is there. If I click the new worksheet, it will give you the another worksheet. Here, you can work for the Tableau. I mean, you can work for the pie chart, whatever you wanted to do that particular area. Okay, friends? Now, Tableau is giving another support to the viewers. Not only this marks card, drag and drop, and aspect number 1, 2, 3, and 5 fields. Apart from that, so many features it is giving. One among them is show me. What is that meaning? Show me. Show me what? That is what I'm going to talk to you. So I'm going back to our old, or let me create one more same particular thing. I have dragged the region and I have dragged the profit into this particular area. I got some particular visual here. Automatically it is created. Show me what? Show me. If you click the show me, you see here, it is telling you that the highlighted graphs are all possible with the selected fields. You have selected region and profit. With this particular fields, these are all possible things. What is that? Table is possible, pie is possible, or bubble chart is possible. If I select bubble, it will create like this. If I select the bar chart, it will create bar chart. If I select the pie chart, it will come a pie chart information. Okay. So various options it can show you. I don't want this. I want only table. That is also, table is also visual. but that is the only visual which people are using. But there are some other visuals like pie chart and all these things, or you can see the tree map. If I have the tree map, this is called tree map in the analytics world. So likewise, it is again a heat map. This is another based on the volume, it will size will be there. This is a heat map. So not highlighted as not possible, and these are all the possible things with the Tableau. That's all. You have learned a very, very important fundamentals, basics or concepts behind the Tableau, and you know how to work this particular Tableau area. Apart from this, okay, when we are creating only one visual in one sheet, how to show to my boss or to my business people that multiple visuals I wanted to show in one place. Like I wanted to show the bar graph, I wanted to show the images, map, I wanted to show the pie chart all together one place. How to do that? So Tableau has a very good provision for it. That is nothing but dashboard. Dashboard is nothing but collection of sheets information. So when you create a visuals with every sheet, you can combine or you can place all sheets into one area. That is nothing but called a dashboard. How to add the dashboard for the Tableau? Very simple. You see here, there is some plus symbol is there, right? The second part. Three symbols are there here. First is the sheet number, new sheet, and the second one is new worksheet. So if I click the new worksheet, you will get one workspace. So here again, how to work with the dashboard. So in this area, you can see sheet 1, sheet 2 is there. I can drag this sheet 1 here, and also I can drag this sheet 2 here. See this, both are in one place available. So how I have created? I have created individually both sheet 1 and sheet 2. And in dashboard, I have added that particular thing. So basically, dashboard is a combination of sheets. You can add you can create the data sheets or worksheets, and you can drag those worksheets into dashboard to make it in a uniform, like what is that consolidated report you wanted to do that particular part. So likewise, if you see friends, whatever I have done in this particular area, what I have done, you can see this particular part. I have done this map, I have created one sheet, and this cluster, I have created one sheet, and top N, I have created one sheet, and this forecast, I have created one sheet. Like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this KPI is one sheet. 7 sheets I have created. I have dragged all 7 sheets into one area, nothing but the dashboard. I have created that. That is what I wanted to show you that. Okay, friend. So we have done a very, very important session right now. We have completed it. And now let me show you what exactly we are going to do for the coming this area. So let me walk through this particular presentation quickly, because we have already discussed all these things, how to connect, how many servers we have showed you that. And these are all the work areas, left pane and canvas area, data grid, and then metadata grid. You are aware of that. We have discussed about it. And these are all the things, how Tableau is conveying to you or talking to you about its conversion, what is continuous, non-continuous, or discrete, or what is dimension or what is measure, and what are the marks card, how it is useful, and what are all the italic fields like auto-generated fields. And we discussed about the worksheet, dashboard, and this particular part. And the next subsequent slide will help you a better way. So this is the overall layout of the Tableau. Worksheet is the primary area where you can create the visuals individually for each requirement. And then you can combine all these sheets into dashboards. And if you want to combine the multiple dashboards along with the sheets, like dashboard 1, dashboard 2, dashboard 3, all together you wanted to place it in one area, story is the better. Not only dashboards, you can also include the sheets also directly. So like this, Tableau has given a provision for us. So worksheet, dashboard, and story you can create on this particular form. Now, and even this also we have created how to create the Tableau first visual. Like we will create it now. We will see how to create that particular visual. And then we will create all these sheets also with 8 clicks and with 10 clicks, with 15 clicks, with 10 clicks. So I have created these things, the visuals here in front of you as a live this thing. We are going to create it now in the subsequent minutes. Okay. So once it is created, As I told you, even geographical map, how to do that, I will show you that with 15 clicks you can create it. That is what I'm talking about it. So then in the dashboard, I have taken one dashboard, one layout image I have added. In that, I'm adding all these sheets, whatever 7 sheets I have created, those 7 sheets I will be placing on it. Then it will be saved to the public. So it will give you one URL which you can share with everyone. There they can understand what exactly our dashboard is talking, like what we have discussed in our demo few minutes ago, like with the business case, questions are there, deep questions are there, how the solution has been given. That we are going to tell you that 25 clicks it will be done on that particular part. Now let me go back and show you that particular part, how we are going to create this stunning dashboard with 120 clicks. Okay, friends, I will be explaining it to you and doing it in the Tableau public. And let us start that particular thing. Let us finish that in 120 clicks. So let me close this Tableau public again from the beginning, from the scratch. I'm opening on it. So let me open this Tableau public. Friends, you are with me. Hope you guys are liking the session. It is not, hope this is not boring session, useful session for all of you. I think so. If you agree with me, please say yes to the chat box. Okay, I'm connecting to this particular thing, text file. So I'm starting on this. So I've connected. I'm opening that particular data set, and it is preparing the data within few minutes. So somebody is asking some QS. Yeah, definitely I can give you the recorded session. No worries. Sure, we will give you. Okay, I have connected to that, and now I'm going to the sheet 1. See friends, first I'm creating the regional data. So I'm just renaming this as a region. I will be explaining and doing this particular part. Just follow with me. Okay. Region information. So I'm just dragging the region here, and then I'm dragging the profit or sales information here. I wanted to see which area has the profit high. And I wanted to make it as I'm selecting show me, and I wanted to make it as a pie chart. The once pie chart is over, I wanted to make it as a view, as an entire view. And then I wanted to display the region information also to the label. So it will show the label. And I wanted to sales information also to the label. So this is how it is selling. And now I wanted to make it as a black background. That is very simple. See friends, repeated items are there. Go to the format and select this particular shading. And in this shading, I'm making it as a black. That's all. With the 6 clicks, I have completed this. It's a very simple part, whatever I have. Even I can go to this thing and region level. Okay, let me make it as a white. Region level sales. And I wanted to make it as a center and aerial. And these are all very, very simple steps. I have created this. That is what done. Region part is over. Now the second one is sheet 2. I'm coming here, and the sales information, like forecast information, I wanted to do that. How to do that forecasting information in Tableau? See friends, how very easily. Sales means what? Sales, I have a field called sales, right? I have to double click or I have to drag. I can double click or drag, anything I can do. So I'm double clicking on it. So something is coming, and the date information here it is order date is, I am double clicking on order date also. If I double click it, 2 clicks are there. See how it is coming. Every year by default, year wise it is showing. So year wise, how the sales trend is going on. I wanted to see 26, 27, 28, how it was there. How to do that? That is nothing but forecast. Where it is available? Analytics. There are 2 panes. One is data and another one is analytics. Go to analytics. You will find the forecast information option here. Just drag the forecast to the view. If you are dragging like this, it will show you what is that your 26, 28, 27, 28, no, all the years information, how it is there. Now, I wanted to make this formatting this thing, which is again repeating for previous one also. I can make it as a black, and I don't want these grid lines. I wanted to remove these grid lines. These are all, you can put it universally also. That is what done. I have done this forecasting information of this particular thing. Now the sales information, I'm renaming it as a sales information. The sheet name, I'm changing it as a sales information so that I can drag where it is required. Okay, sales, first sales double click I have to do, and this particular thing here, the order date, I have to double click, then it is coming. By default, it is taking the year information, year wise it is coming. I want day wise information, which day as spikes are happening because of festival or something. How to do that? Very simple. If you right click here, there are so many options available here. You can see exact date. So whatever be the date is there in our data set, that date will come. If you want monthly information, month and year, you can do this. And here this only month information, that option also will there. These are all a bit advanced thing you will be knowing in subsequent session. But right now I'm taking it as a exact date. See friends, every date wise it is showing. What is the sales of every date? Why we are taking it is, like we wanted to prepare our friends or our business people. See, this day is high sales was there. Whether our people are ready, whether the business is prepared for that or not. So they can understand what is the average, how it is going, manpower, everything can be do that. How to do that? The average value, go to analytics, you will see the average line. If I double click on this average line, this is what average line is showing. It is 15,103 average is the this particular area for this particular thing. That's all. We have done the sales trending, sales trend. We can see this, and I wanted to format it. Very simple. Go to format, shading. These are all repeated friends. Nothing beyond that. So I have done this, and I don't want to have this. I wanted to remove this particular thing, and this is also done. And sales thing is over. Now cluster, what is the cluster part? So the cluster, I'm just doing it. The cluster is related to what? Sales and profit, right? Which has higher sales, which has higher profit. Two fields are there. So I need to double click the two fields. So sales double click and profit double click. You will see this type of plotting area automatically by that. And product name, you wanted to see this, right? The product name, I'm just moving into the details. Then you will see like this. But I wanted to divide into various sectors, group them into based on the better sales and better profit, like that, right? How to do that? That is called nothing but machine learning clustering part. Automatically Tableau will do that. That is available in the analytics part. If you go to the analytics, drag the cluster. There is an option called cluster right behind after the forecast option. You drag this particular thing to cluster this area. You just drag it. It will ask you how many clusters you want. By default, it will create 4. I want only 3. I want only 10. Whatever, you can control it. If you want 10, you can put it 10. It will automatically create 10 breakups. 10 clusters it will create. So by default, I want 3. So if I press 3, then I have created 3 data, clusters here. What is that? Those data cluster? This is a very good for the business, and this is the not good for the business. We can stop business for these things. Likewise, people can, the business people can get some insights about their data. Now that's all. With the 4 clicks, we have done this analysis, and I wanted to shading it. Shading options are repeated, friends. This is actually should not be considered, but I'm still considering as a clicks for that. It's very unproductive clicks. So that's all we have done about the clustering part. 4 sheets we have completed. Total 7 sheets we have to complete, right? Now the second, next one is KPI. I wanted to create a KPI. See friends, KPIs means what? Measures, like what is the highest profit and all those things. If you remember, already Tableau is gathering all measures into one area, all KPIs into one area. That is nothing but measure names and measure values. How beautifully it is supporting to the analyzers or to the analysts. You see this, double click on the measure names. You just see this, whatever be the columns are there in the measure, they will be coming into this one area. Just with one click, I'm able to see this, right? And I wanted to display the names also to the view. I'm just the measure names, I'm just dragging this measure names to the text label. Then here names are coming. right? And I wanted to make this as a colors, each one as one color. So measure names, I'm making it to color format. So you can see this discount one color, profit one color, this area it is coming on it. Okay, friends. So now I wanted to make it as a entire view so that it will be very useful. You can see this. I wanted to make it as a bold. Bold, how to do that? Formatting. This formatting is very simple. Don't feel that it is very difficult. It is very dead easy. So I'm changing it as a Arial, very popular thing, Arial, and I wanted to make it as a bold, and I wanted to make it as a 12. Then apply, and you can see this. This is how it is appearing very decent way. And I wanted to format also center data. I wanted to make it how to do this. Alignment is here in this particular area. You can see this as an alignment. So that's all. So that's how it is. KPIs have been completed. Now you see, friends, there is a big length value here. Discount, profit, everything is good, but this value is very high, very lengthy. I don't want that much lengthy. I wanted a small value for this. Means like Ravikumar Thota is a big name, right? I wanted only have RT. So that is a short name. That is alias name. So I can change this for the only for this dashboard. How to do that? Where again there is a good feature available in Tableau. You right click here, you will see the aliases, edit aliases. And this first one I don't want like this. I wanted to change this as a total transactions. See, friends, how beautifully it is providing you the option. See, total transactions, it has changed. Of course, it is sorting out on the name wise. So RST, it came to the end. Now it is very beautifully done. So KPIs have been done. That's all about that. Now, another thing is I have to create the top 10 products, top 10 profitable products, right? It is related to profit field, profit measure. Double click the profit and then double click the product name, which product name is having the profit, right? Then you will see this information which is having the profit values are in the bar graph. So now I wanted to see this in a inverted mode. I wanted to change it and I wanted to sort it out. If I sort it out, this is how it is coming. So here the problem is total 1800 products are there. I want only top 10. Tableau is very flexible to filter it. How? You want top 10 products, right? Just drag the product name to the filters. There is a block called filter. It will navigate to you one block. And here general wildcard condition top is there. Top is our requirement. It is a need of the hour. So top by field, top 10 by profit of the sum, apply. That's all. See, friends, how beautifully it is giving only 10. It is filtering the top 10 products, and I wanted to display the profit also to the visual. So profit information I can drag to label, then it is showing the profit information. And I wanted to make it as a black background and shading background to the black, which is a repeated item. And I don't want grid lines. That is, these are all unproductive clicks. We can avoid it by applying for the entire workbook. Okay, so that's all about this particular thing. This is top 10 I have completed. Now, friends, I'm see this map. I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you the animation also here with just 15 clicks, less than 15 clicks. How to do that? First one, we have a map information in the data. The country is there. It is we don't have any what is that latitude longitude. We have not given any input in the data set. It is automatically taken. Double click this country and region. See, this one map has come. And I wanted to put only one country here for the better review sake. Just drag this into the filter like how we did it in the previous thing. So I just wanted to show the India. So I have selected the India. So I'm working only on the India right now. Now I wanted to see the statewide information, right? Statewide profit it is asking. If you see the state information is here, I am just state information. I'm moving it to the details. Then it is plotting for every state of India. Now what is the problem? Profit. Profit has to show with the green color, yellow color to green color. So profit is the concern point here. So drag this profit to the color. Just drag and drop. See, one color has come. This color, we want a different color. The color changing is very easy. Go to here, edit colors and select the green and yellow. This is what green and gold, whatever we have it. That is what we got it here. See, every state of the country and the profit, how much it is there. It is showing here. And the green color is profit and yellow color is low profit. It is having very low profit here. and some states have negatives also, sometimes like this particular area. Okay, but this is all overall total 5 lakh records or 2.5 lakh records data. But I want yearly information, right? 2007, how much it is there, 2005, how every year wise I wanted to do that. How to do that? Very simple, drag and drop again. The date information is there with the order date. Drag this order date to the pages, whatever you have it. See friends, it is a very easy. Just drag the order date to the pages. It will give you the year-wise information. 2001, it is showing once. And if I wanted to see the different months, years, 2002, 2003, 2004, how it is there. But it is automatically has to do. That is also play option is here. If I press play, see automatically it is showing you. See here, header is changing. 2004, 2005, 2007, 8, 9. It is automatically showing to the web. How beautifully it will be. It is really, really very effective. It's nothing but animation. It is showing you how it is varying. If you see, if you particularly see the Karnataka year-wise, whether it is in profitable or not, you can understand how it is fluctuating their business. So up to 25, from 2001 to 2025 or 2008 to like this, it is there. And I wanted to make it as a black background, just to make this a dark background. That's all, friends. It is done. And I wanted to make it as a this particular thing heading. I wanted to format a little bit and 9, and I wanted to make it as a white color so that you will see why I have made it that white color. Hide the indicator. This I will make it as a map. Okay, friends. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have completed all sheets. Whatever I want, I have completed on this particular area. Now I wanted to add these 7 sheets into one area. What I have to do? I have to go to the dashboard. I'm just clicking on the dashboard. So new dashboard, if I click, I will get this new environment of the dashboard part. So here the size of the dashboard is there. In general, we will go with this fixed size and generic desktop. This is the 1366 by 768 is the pixels data set will be having it. I mean, dashboard will be having. People used to select that type of thing. I already created one image where it will give the structure of the dashboard. So that image I'm adding here. How to add image? If you see in this environment, there is an objects part. In this object, so many options are there. Vertical container, text container, and all these things are. Image is also there. I'm double clicking on the image. The moment I click the image, it will ask you the place the image. Where is that image? It is there. So I have already downloaded and placed that image in my desktop. So I have just selected and fit image and center image. These options I have selected. So that image I am placing it here. Now in this image, in this dashboard, I have added the image first. In this image, I am placing those dashboards, whatever I have created in the sheets, I will be adding here. How to do that? See, if you see the sheets option is here, whatever be the sheets you created, those are all available here. So in the dashboard environment. So what I need to do, I need to drag this particular thing. I have to select the float. Why? What is the tile and float? You will be knowing in the subsequent sessions. For the time being, I'm taking it as a float and I'm placing it here. And this particular thing, I'm making it as this particular, I mean, resizing it. And this is how it is. And this is the black, this thing, no? I wanted to give some background. That is also, let me give you gray or something like that, or something like this. So that's all about this particular part. And I have completed this particular region part, right? Now I wanted to place it, the map information, the layout is there, and one by one I'm coming, map information where it is, I can search it out in the map. So I'm having it. I can place this map information here, and I'm just dragging on this to that particular area. That's all. It is there. And here also I wanted to give some background so that you will see how it is helpful. Some information is here. And I wanted to display this one also here. I don't want header, title I don't want, I can remove it. I don't want this page slider, that also I can remove it. I don't want a page recorder, that also I can remove it and I can resize it. Show history also not required. See, these are all unnecessary clicks actually, but still we are considering that also as a click. So that's all about animation part. If I click it here, you will see how beautifully it is giving for every year, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, like that. And this is a legend. I don't want this particular thing. I can place it off. Again, I'm going to the dashboard and layout. Two things are coming here. Now top 10 I'm dragging here. This heading is here for me. So I'm adding this particular part in this, and I don't want title for this because I have already created that. So I can just drag this information, this and this like this. That's all about the top 10. I got it. And then KPI information is here, right? This information I'm placing here, and these legends are not required. So I'm just removing these legends, and I'm moving this particular thing into this particular, the appropriate area. I don't want title also here. I'm removing this title, and even headers also, no, I don't want to show. So that also I'm showing it because it is already there in this. That's all KPI has come. This is very simply way it has come. You can see this, how beautifully it is coming. Now, another things I wanted to add, the what are all the this cluster information. I can place it here, guys. So this is, I don't want any title here. I can remove that, and I can adjust a little bit. And this legend I don't want. I can remove the legend also. That's all about this particular part. And this I can remove, extend further little bit like this. Now I wanted to put the forecast values. So forecast value is here. That sheet also I'm just dragging here. See friends, how easy it is. Very, very simple, very easy. And you can create uh, powerful dashboards with this. And these concepts are all trending concepts now, AI, ML, and those things. The people must be liking this very well. So that's all about this. And the finally sales information, I wanted to place it here. So here I'm just closing it off, and I wanted to resize it for the better placement. I placed here. That's all, friends. That's all. I have done completely. All things were here. Animation also added. Some legends were there. I don't want those things. I'm just removing all these things. And still, I wanted to add the year information. What is that? Country information, right? How to do that? Select any one this thing and go to this filters option is there. Select the country and you will get the country information. You drag this country information to the top, and a little bit formatting. These are all formatting. Most of the things are formatting only. I did not do any technical things. If you see, and if I were the single drop down option, if it is there, that's all. India and US, all. I don't want to show the all also. All value I have removed it. Like you can see only India or United States. But still, India, United States, it has to apply for all the dashboards, all the sheets. So there is an option called apply worksheets. One option is there. Just to select this particular thing, which let me select all the dashboard, all the sheets. It has to work for this filter. If you select any value in this filter, it has to apply for all the sheets. That is the requirement. So I have done this. So now if I change this to United States, it will change. Everywhere it is changing. If I change it to India, it will change to everywhere it will change. That's all, friends. Now I have done this. I'm just a file saving this to public. Save this to Tableau public. And it will ask you the username and your user ID and password. And if you already have it, it will automatically go. Otherwise, you have to enter it. So dashboard created on 7th June 2025. I'm just saving it in front of you. I've created the entire stunning dashboard. You guys might have seen this, how beautifully, how effectively Tableau is helping the users. These are all very fundamental things. With if you know the concepts, how what are the greatness of the groups and sets and filters and all the date functions, all those things, excellent opportunities are there. What I can say, yeah, its features are available with the Tableau. If you learn those things also, you can create much more effective dashboards like this. Just by knowing the fundamentals, just by dragging and drop, if you are able to create such a wonderful dashboard, By learning the topics of Tableau, you can easily create the wonders. You see, guys, this is what the Tableau dashboard created in less than 120 clicks. You can see this US, United States, it is reflecting everywhere. And if I wanted to go to the India, it is reflecting to India. And if I wanted to put the animation, you can see that that will happen for this particular block, because the animation will be applied only for here. So it will get affected. It will not be affected for every area. So that is how, friends. That's all. Hope like you guys liking this dashboard, stunning dashboard creation. You can create wonders if you know what is a group, what is set, and there is dashboard function, dashboard actions are there, and there are advanced topics like level of detail, expressions, and the data modeling. If you want to concatenate two files, more than one file, if you wanted to club and then work create the dashboard, that is called data modeling. So that is where you will see the blending relations and joinings and unions. Those things will come into the picture. And the live and the extract. Live means you can connect the data lively to the databases. The moment the transaction has happened, the dashboard will affect. No, my performance is slow. I wanted to a different approach. I don't want to connect the live data. It has to take every 1 hour, half an hour data. Then that is called extract data. So those options are available. Those are all the additional features available with the Tableau. And those things, for learning those things only, you have to work on these things. So let us go back and see this particular area, presentation back. So now we have done like publishing, we have done all 7 sheets and placed on the one dashboard. Even that image also we can do with help of PowerPoint or what is that, Figma. By using Figma, you can do with 10 clicks, you can do that formatting, that image, whatever I have added to the dashboard, right? That is not much thing, easy thing only. You can learn through Googling or the YouTube videos are there. That's all, friends. The stunning dashboard in 120 clicks with the concept of whatever we have, the basics and the fundamentals of the Tableau, we have completed on this particular things. So now this is the one of the, you guys are aware of this. I'm ahead of the schedule, 8:52. So I have another 8 more minutes. So officially, Tableau has conducting some exams, and all are proctored, like very protected, very I mean very valuable exams. Like you cannot fake it, or you cannot have some other people anonymously doing it. All those things are not possible with this system. So they have a proctored system, and these are all the price they are quoting. You have to pay $120, and you have to pay $295 for the data analyst exam, and you have to pay another $295 for Tableau server if you are in India, or it may vary if you are in other country. So, and the questions also like this, 40 questions they will ask, and 60 minutes time, 1 hour they will give you, and pass mark is 48%. When I wrote that exam, it was 75%. Now it was reduced to 48% for the first level. So I have completed all three levels. So friends, I can help you if you are really interested to pass this exam. And definitely I'm telling you, having certificate will give you a valuation for your profile. So it is not like I know Tableau and all those things. You have to attend the exam and you have to get the certificate. Then only people will believe your capabilities or your strengths or your talent. So please focus on this. There should be some destination, or there should be some litmus test about your proficiency in Tableau. That is this. This is the real one. See, I can give you 2 hour certificate, whatever you participated, you learned Tableau. No, that is no one cares about it. But if you have official certificate from Tableau, then it is a real great thing. Okay. So please focus on this. And my suggestion is, what I believe is there is an abundant content in online available, and self-paced learning is the best option. You have to spend some time to understand these concepts, and then there are rich videos are available. I will share those things in our group. Like I will give you the suggested videos where you need to learn these things. And also ChatGPT is one of the good thing. If you have a paid version, that will help you very well. Even free version also helping you very well. So use that, and with the internet content, and you can easily learn this particular thing. Apart from this, like the concepts what I have given to you, like data anatomy, or what is LOD expressions. According to me, in Tableau, only one challenging activity is LOD expressions. And for me, I don't know, I can tell you, I can promise you that LOD is dead easy. You will feel that it is very simple. I can tell you in that way. So that is what how LOD works and those things. So for that type of activities only you need to spend some time or money or learning part. Otherwise, you can learn everything from internet. Okay, guys. So that is one part of thing. So what I'm trying to say is I mean, like next Saturday, Sunday also, I'm conducting the same free sessions. Please refer your friends or whoever is interested to learn Tableau. Please forward my links. I will post those things in our group. Whatever, I have created one group and you are there in that group. So please forward and make them to participate in this particular session. So definitely they will feel happy. They will understand Tableau, how easy it is, and how what are all the advanced features are there and all those particular things. Now, in the same way, with a very, I mean, to avoid or non-interested people, or it is not whoever is interested, those people only have to join. That is why I'm going to start the 2 days workshop. Likewise, every concept like what is group and what are the use cases and what is other type of what is sets, why we have to use sets, some use cases, and with real-time examples, I will I will insert the concept of the Tableau into your learnings, so that you will become very confident and you can earn those certificates also very easily. So I'm planning to start 2 batches next week, not next week, 21st and 22nd. We have another 2 weeks data. So if you are interested, please join. Like I will share this links and all those things. This is very nominal amount, 199 rupees only. And if you are not comfortable with any of these timings, you can try after some next weeks also. But for your convenience, I have added 2 batches, batch 1 and batch 2, morning 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., 3 hours, Monday, Saturday to 3 hours, and Sunday 3 hours. With 6 hours, you will feel like totally you are completely very good with confident about the Tableau. Of course, some advanced topics like LOD, data modeling, those things were another session. That is a next level of advanced topics. These are all the very moderate level of topics which I am going to cover. What I am going to cover, that everything I will be mentioning in the slides or advertisements. You can, if you are interested, join it. Or if somebody interested, please refer my particular sessions. Also, I have some very good clues about the exams, how to pass the exams. I have some previous exams questionnaire is there, like very, for example, in the first level, 1,000 or I mean $100 exam, I have 1,000+ questions are available with me. We can review each and every question. I can explain, or we can have a discussion on that. So such type of sessions also I'm planning. So if anyone is really planning to have the certifications on this, official certifications I'm talking about it, so I can help you on this, but with the 8 hours we can finish off it. So basically what I'm trying to do, friends, it is very easy and you can learn on your own. For few concepts you need some mentorship, and for that mentorship also I cannot charge too much, and it's with passion I'm passing my knowledge to the people, and also to control very non-productive people or unnecessary people to my demos. I'm starting with a nominal amount that is very nominal, 199 rupees. So hope you guys will understand that, and if you are really liking my way of explaining the things, so please join me and let us learn together and let us grow together on this particular part, friends. So that's all about my particular thing. And with this, I'm concluding. I'm signing off this particular session. I'm 1 minute ahead of my schedule. It is 8:59. Thank you for your valuable time, and keep in touch. Please join my groups in LinkedIn. Also, please send a friend request for me. We will be in touch together. I will be sharing tips and tools and tips or tricks in our group. That is Tableau Treasure Hunting. Tableau Treasure Hunt, TTH. I have started one group. Please join in that. Okay, guys, have a nice evening and have a great good night. Thank you.
Sir, can I have a question?
Yeah, go ahead, boss.
Sir, actually, while I'm trying to connect with you over LinkedIn, it was asking for your email ID to confirm that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will give you that email in the group.
From the beginning, I was trying to ask you in the chat, and the chat was disabled too, right? So
Oh, I'm sorry, man. My email ID is jkthota@gmail.com. I can tell you all you guys like
just a moment. JK.
JK means Jammu Kashmir, right? JK
Okay.
and THOTA, my surname,
All right.
THOTA @gmail.com.
All right. All right. So, sir, I'll ping you there.
Okay, boss. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any other questions to anyone? Okay, friends. I'm signing off. Thank you. Be in touch. We'll be meeting through email, I mean, with the groups. Thank you. Bye.